So, the strikes law was passed in the 1990s as part of a raft of tough on crime legislation. As originally passed, the law led to some highly unfair outcomes for Californians accused of crimes. You may have heard of the man who got a life sentence for stealing a slice of pizza because he had 2 prior strikes. These unjust outcomes and the resulting backlash led to a revision of the strikes law that exists today. Today, the strikes law exposes you to life in prison in most cases where you've been convicted of 2 prior strikes and now stand accused of a new felony strike offense. For example, robbery is a strike offense. Joe's convicted of 2 robberies as a young adult. He gets out of prison, gets his life in order, and gets a job. At the workplace, he's provoked by a manager, and in anger, Joe threatens to cause serious injury to the manager. Joe is now accused of committing felony criminal threats, which is considered a strike offense. Despite his progress in life, Joe is now exposed to life in prison. This example shows us 2 important features of the strike laws. First, it shows us that strikes don't disappear no matter how much you've reformed yourself or how long ago they were acquired. Secondly, it shows us that what constitutes a strike offense is not always obvious. While most would assume correctly that murder, rape, or robbery would be strike offenses, it is counterintuitive that simply threatening someone would be considered a strike as well. So although the state has made some limited attempts to reform the strike laws, these prior convictions remain very dangerous for those accused of a crime and still lead to terribly unfair outcomes. Although a strike conviction stays with you for life in most cases, an experienced attorney can make what is known as a Romero motion, which is a petition to the court to strike the strike from the complaint and eliminate the possibility of a life sentence. The attorneys at our office have a great collective experience in handling strike cases, including the drafting and arguing of Romero motions. I've tried to explain the strike laws in the simplest terms possible, but these laws are very complex, and dealing with them requires an experienced and zealous legal representative. If you or a loved one has a prior strike, be sure to call our office for a consultation.